Welcome to The X Factor.
Hey everyone, this is X Factor Sports Cards. Today we're going to talk about COMC from a buyer's perspective. I'm going to do a separate video talking about the selling stuff. Today we're just going to focus on the buying stuff. I've been a buyer on COMC since 2008 is when I placed my first order. Um, I found this site kind of by just word of mouth, and I've been on there since 2008 buying stuff, and then in 2012 I started selling as well. I've sold quite a bit of stuff, and I've also purchased quite a bit of stuff. I think something around the 40 to 50,000 card mark on purchases. So um, the biggest thing about COMC that makes it a useful tool for you is the ability to hold your purchases and ship them all at once. When you're in COMC, you can buy a card and hold on to it for 5 years. It does not matter. They do not charge you any fees if it's not for sale in your inventory. And then you can choose when to ship it to you. So it's nice to be able to hold on to cards and then ship them all at once rather than prior to COMC, I spent a lot of time on eBay purchasing, which meant that every time I was buying a card, I was paying $3 or $4 for shipping. And then if you're buying 100 or 200 cards a month, that adds up significantly, $3, $4, $5, $600 of money that you're spending on shipping instead of holding on to them all at once and paying one flat fee. When you're in COMC, you want to make sure that you are set up to be a buyer if that's what you're going to do only with the account. There's two modes for buying, and let me show you really quickly how to get there. So if you click on the hello Jacobins, that's not my normal COMC account. My normal username is X Factor. So when I click on this, if I go to profile and options, I'm going to click on that. And when you go to profile and options, there's two options, and it's in the outgoing offers. All right, so there's two modes. There's simplified shipping mode and there's advanced reselling mode. Advanced reselling mode I recommend if you are flipping. If you're just going to buy the card, keep it on site, and sell it, you don't need to pay the shipping, the 25-cent built-in shipping fee. Okay, if you're just buying cards to have them mailed to you, simplified shipping mode is where you want to go. The 25 cents is already included in the price, and that gives you that flat fee once you decide to ship it home. It's that flat rate. If you buy an advanced reselling mode, you can still ship the cards home. It just means that when you do ship them, you have to pay 25 cents per card. So if you save up, um, you know, if you save up 100 200 cards, it's a 25 or $50 hit that you're going to take at that time, and sometimes that puts people off. And so just so that you already pay the money up front and it makes you feel better, hopefully in the end, I would stick with simplified shipping mode. All right, so make sure you're in simplified shipping mode, save the changes. It'll tell you when you're ready to go, and then all that good stuff. So this is not our normal account. Like I said, this is an account called Jacobins that we just loaded a little bit of credit into today. This is an account that we opened up just to try some different things with COMC at different times. There's not anything for sale in the account right now. That'll change hopefully in a minute. But we just wanted to use this one to keep it simple and to not have a lot of other stuff to distract. So all that being said, let me show you some of the things that I like about COMC as a buyer. We're going to go into this. I put in a search for Clint Frazier, 2018 Topps Clint Frazier. That's his rookie year. I've already gone over here and selected rookie cards only, so that gets rid of things like rookie debut or inserts and things like that. And then specifically, I want his number 7 card from the Topps flagship. So I'm going to put the 7 in the filter, and there we go. So now anything that has 7 in the information is going to show up. Now there's still a couple of stragglers here. This Topps Allen and Ginter card doesn't need to be in there, but we can just ignore that. So what this allows me to do is I take a look at the different cards available. Obviously, I've got it sorted by lowest price. I can change that and say which one is the highest price. It gives me that change right there. You can also sort it by recently added, by card number, which would probably do us not a whole lot of good right here. Oldest, newest, highest SRP, highest price, lowest price, biggest discount, highest percent off, the print run, the least in stock, the most in stock, and ending soonest. And we'll talk about how least in stock is a good tool to use when you're looking for things to flip. All right, so uh, let's talk about lowest price right now, because I'm mostly just looking at base flagship rookies. The first one is not something that I'm going to be interested in. This is the complete set variation. We're more interested in this one specifically right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that one. It takes us and it shows us every single one of the 67 items that are currently in stock for this specific card on site. All right, you can see It looks like the lowest priced right now with the shipping included is going to be $1.99. Um, if this is a card I'm interested in, obviously I can look at a little closer and zoom in. This gives me a nice clear scan of the front of the card. I can check and make sure there's not anything funny going on, no scratches, no dinged corners or anything like that that they might have accidentally missed. They're pretty good about catching that stuff, but not always. So it's good to check the card specifically. If this looks like a good copy of the card, I can add this card to my cart. I can buy it now, or I can make an offer. So if I buy it now, I'm just going to go in and I can hit this purchase now button and the card will go into my account. If I want to purchase and flip the card, I can set the asking price and then purchase and relist. For right now, just to show you guys, I'm going to hit the purchase now button, and here's what happens. I now own this card, and it says it's ready to ship. And it tells me I purchased the item for $1.99 on February 1st, 2021. So if I choose to list it for sale, I can put a price in here. I can say, well, I just paid $1.99. I'd like to double my money, so I'm going to list it for $3.99. And you can see that there's no shipping included in that price right now because I already paid the shipping up front. So if the purpose of this was to purchase to ship the card home, that's a good thing. That's why you want to make sure you're in advanced reseller mode if you're going to be purchasing cards to flip. So, but today I was purchasing cards to buy and to show you how to send them home. So we're going to go ahead and add this to our shipment again. So it's going to take it off of for sale. It's not for sale anymore. Hopefully it's updating there. Maybe. So once it does update, it'll actually just be in my inventory, and I can leave it there for as long as I want to, and it won't matter. All right, so we're going to let that finish what it's doing. I'm going to go ahead and show you something else. So these are Fernando Tatis rookie cards, 2019, number 410. It's becoming a very popular card right now. You can see there's all the variations here. We've got the factory set variation where he's upright. We have the horizontal 410, which is going up in value right now quite a bit. We've got graded copies, all that kind of stuff. We've also got the chrome set variation, all of those things. So this is just a search for this specific card. If I want to narrow it down, there's a couple of things I can do. Obviously, I don't need to worry about too much of this. If I'm looking for a serial numbered copy, there's only one on site, so I can click serial numbered. It's going to show me there's a gold version listed right now. If I'm not interested in that one, I can go back to where I was. So there's some other things I can do here. If I'm only looking for a graded card, I can click this and it gives me just the graded cards. If I want to sort down from there and say, well, I'm only looking for PSA, I can show you what the PSA looks like. All right. So, and then specifically, if I'm looking for a PSA 10, that eliminates all the other ones. And now I'm just looking at PSA 10s of this specific card. And you'll notice that there's some that have this little auction gavel symbol next to them. That is because these are cards that are currently for auction. So I can't buy this card currently on site. I can purchase it on eBay and then have it transferred to my account. These ones over here, this one here, the complete set variation, and this one here, the PSA 10 regular one, these are for sale on site. So I could purchase these and have them in my account today, and they are mine. Okay. If I decide PSA 10 is a little spendy for me and I don't want it, but I want a copy of this card, I want a PSA 9, I can go back and I can look at some PSA 9 copies of the card and see if there's something here that I'd like to buy as well. So it's kind of nice to be able to sort things out like that. If I decide I don't want a graded copy, maybe I want to pick out a copy to grade myself, I can go into ungraded. There's also a few things here. Now, there are some you'll notice that have, this one here has an excellent to near mint notation. This one here it says noted, which means that there's something wrong with it. I'll show you that real quick. This one has a surface impression of some kind. So you can search for the card and see if you can find it. Sometimes, cards like this are good ones to buy because, it could be a pretty minimal thing and they've just, it's just like grading the subjective at PSA or BGS a little bit that sometimes they see something and they think it's a bigger deal than it really is. So it could be a nice card. It could be a little bit of a steal right now at $30. So if you don't want to look at any of those cards that are in those non-graded buckets, you can actually click on ungraded where it says none over here. This means that there are no notes about condition on the card. So these are all cards that COMC, when they were processing them, they looked them over and they decided that these were at least in near mint condition, and they are what's considered raw on the site. So these would be cards that if you were looking to purchase a specific copy of this card, that these would be the cleanest ones to look at. Outside the graded stuff. And so the nice thing is if I want to look at this one, I can now go in. There are 67 of them on site. I'm going to be able to look at each one individually. I'm going to be able to zoom in, turn it over, decide if I like this copy. If I don't, I'm going to move on to the next one. Find a nice, clean-looking copy that might get me, that might be worth sending into grade or whatever I'm doing. If I just like, nice, clean copies of cards, that's nothing wrong with that either. So that's kind of the nice thing about being able to sort here. All right, I'm going to show you guys some other things. Fernando Tatis is a really popular player right now, so I just put in Fernando Tatis. You'll notice right away that this is not the Fernando Tatis that I really wanted. I wanted Fernando Tatis Jr., and it looks like we've got a lot of Fernando Tatis Seniors. So I'm going to go over here to the left, and it allows you to filter by players when you sort like this. So if you're searching for a guy named Smith, there's obviously going to be a lot of Smiths out there. This helps you narrow it down. So we want Fernando Tatis, and I'm looking for rookie cards only. So I'm going to click on the rookie card thing right here. But if you're looking for pre-rookie cards, if you're looking only for memorabilia, if you're looking for autographed copies, if you're looking for just rookie related or rookie year cards, if you're looking for serial numbered, there's a way to filter down and get a lot of the cards that you're not interested in off the screen. So I'm going to put rookie card, okay? And that Topps 410 is starting to really go up in value, so it kind of is out of our price range. So maybe we want a cheaper copy of Fernando Tatis rookie card, something to look at. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm looking at rookie cards here. I'm going to filter out anything that's not Topps. So I'm putting Topps into the filter. I'm going to hit the filter button, and I don't want to look at those auction cards because that just makes me want to buy them. So I'm going to go down here to listing format. I'm going to put buy now into the listing format. So this gets rid of all of the auctions, and these are cards that I can purchase now. So we've got Topps Fire, we've got 2019 Update, we've got Allen and Ginter, Topps Gallery, Topps Archives, Topps Holiday, Topps Big League, Stadium Club's a nice looking card, Gold Label, Finest, Heritage over there with the bat on the shoulder, and then we start to kind of get, I only loaded a limited amount of funds in for right now. So I like that Stadium Club card. Let's take a look at that. There's 22 copies on site. So we look at the 22, the lowest price is 1268, 1269, 1274, and then it kind of jumps up. So we want to stay up here. Let's just look at the lowest. This is item stored remotely, which means that it's not at COMC, it's at one of their sort facilities, or it's off-site right now being processed, or it was processed off-site and it's on its way to COMC. So this is a pretty clean-looking copy of the card. The back looks good. I kind of like this one. I'm going to see if maybe I can get a little bit of a deal. I'm going to make an offer. So when I click make an offer, it's going to remind me that it's at a remote warehouse, which is fine. I'm going to make an offer. And so one of my tricks is that I like to put in a penny and hit enter. Now it says 1082. So this is the minimum offer that I can make on this card is 1082. So I'm just going to go ahead and offer the minimum on this one and see what happens. So I'm going to send that offer to him and we'll see what happens. We're going to go back to our dashboard here. And you can see that there's my offer. It's subtracted that amount from my store credit. If the guy accepts my offer, then it will load the card into my account and take that credit away. If the guy declines my offer or counters my offer, then it's going to put the money back into my account and it'll show up. I can go into my offer history and I can see that offer right now. There it is up there. Okay. And if I want to cancel the offer, of course I can cancel the offer. Pretty straightforward process. It cancels the offer and puts everything back in. But I'm going to leave that for now. And we're going to see what happens with that offer. All right, let's take a look at another card. So this is 2019 Topps Update Brendan Rodgers. He is a formerly highly rated prospect, 2015 first round draft pick. Nolan Arenado was just traded to the Cardinals, and so I wonder if that will impact his playing time. So this might be somebody I'm interested in flipping. So really quickly, we're going to go into our profile and we're going to go back down to outgoing offers and we're going to go to advanced reseller mode to show you the difference. So the cards will show up in advanced reseller mode now, which means that the shipping is not included in these prices. So if I decide to ship these home later, then I'm going to have to pay to have them shipped, okay? 25 cents per card is what it costs. All right. So, but right now I'm interested in flipping these cards, and so I see 3 copies at 75 cents, and then a whole bunch at 85 cents. And so, if I'm interested in buying this card to flip, I'll just pick one here. We'll take Listen here, click buy it now, and I'm going to purchase it now, and I'm going to relist it for $1.74. I choose $1.74 when I'm flipping cards because it shows up as $1.99 to people who are shopping in simplified mode. So I'm going to purchase and relist it at $1.74, and if Brendan Rodgers gets popular, that card will get bought up, and it'll have been a successful flip. Okay, so that's kind of the parts of this as far as buying goes that I thought to share. If there's anything that doesn't make sense, or if there's any questions you guys have about buying on COMC, then please comment below. I'll try to do a follow-up video at some point to kind of answer some questions or talk about specific things that you guys are interested in talking about. Anyways, I'll do a separate video for selling. There's a lot to cover, but for now, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it quits on this. Like I said, if you have questions or comments, or if you're interested in knowing more, please comment below. Please hit the subscribe button and the like button. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you soon.